HSN credit cards. We're excited about that. In the course of the show, we have a couple of necklace choices. In the next hour, we have Anthony's very famous, beautiful rope necklace, which is just $1 million, not literally, of course. But we have gorgeous selections for everybody. This, we just want to spend a moment on, and then we've got to take a few phone calls that are coming through. Anthony, holiday priced. We have, I'm looking through the sizes, 16 inch, 18 inch, 20 inch, 24 inch, and a 30 inch. We're doing not only great values with wonderful discounts on every size, we are also offering the flex pay. Oh,
you hold that. Put your hand on the table.
Okay.
Now pull.
I'm pulling.
Eventually we might stretch it.
I'm trying. It's winning.
Yeah, it's pulling out of your hand. Now, is that shocking?
That's unbelievable.
You would never ever...
You wouldn't think it was that strong.
Well, you would never ever touch it. I know, because I've tested this chain.
Right.
The strength, and it's partly because of the alloy, and partly because of the process that it goes through. It's made with a heat-treatable material, which means it's a stronger alloy. And that alone makes it strong. But then this technique of compressing each link, so yeah, that's it, hold it like that, because you can see the reflection, makes the link hard as steel. So we never compromise the actual rings. That's the wear point.
Wow.
You're only flattening the inside, and when in that flattening process, it makes the chain stronger. But I was in awe when I started testing these chains. So
you must never judge a book by its cover.
Right, and you know, if there's any reservation in your mind that you think that you look at the price and you say, how good of a gold chain could it be? Yeah. I'm here to tell you that this chain is one of the most amazing chains I've ever seen in my life. I didn't invent the process that makes those flat surfaces. Right. See, and those flat surfaces are done with a tool that has like a radius to it.
Okay.
So when we compress it, it gets wide in the center and then gradually gets less as it moves up. But when the lights hit it, it radiates back, not just in one direction, right, just in a continuous 90 degrees, 90 degrees, flying out of the surface. So you see this beautiful chain of lights. Wow. And yeah, that's a good, see the way it just moves like that? So that no matter how the person that's wearing the chain, my granddaughter, Alexis, is 13, has one of these. Coleman and I gave it to her. And I'm so happy because she wears it every day. Sure. Now she plays soccer, football. Right. Not football. Lacrosse. Just gymnastics, swimming. And this is the kind of chain that you don't break the bank. No. They learn how to wear a good piece of jewelry. And this is true even for women in their 20s, 30s. This chain transcends age.
And that's why it's so popular. 16-inch nearly gone, 20-inch nearly gone as well. I want to go to North Carolina and say good afternoon, good evening to Paula. Paula, welcome to HSN. Paula, please say hi to Anthony.
Hi, Mr. Anthony.
How are you today?
It is such a pleasure to talk to you. Yesterday, I purchased 4 of your pieces. 2 were nativity rings. 1 was your nativity cross. And 1 were your 10-karat gold hoop earrings. I have always been pleased with your jewelry.
Thank you.
It's beautiful. It's well made. I just adore you for making jewelry a face. And to be honest with you, Mr. Anthony, where can you purchase a pair of 10-karat gold earrings for $29.95.
And tell Adam about the color. I was telling him how that color, how many years it took to make, and why you as a consumer love it.
The color is absolutely gorgeous. The quality is absolutely gorgeous. I've got a double piercing in my ears. and I can't wear anything in the bottom loops of my ears. So I have got to find a hoop that I can use in my double piercing,
right,
where it can be comfortable. And I just adore your jewelry.
Well, thank you so much for saying. Now you have to try, Paula, one of these chains, because this complements the entire line. But Paula, thank you for taking the time to call in.
If you'd like to say hi to Anthony, 1-866-376-8255. We only have about 45 minutes left or 50 minutes left, but we're going to make the most of this. This is one of those newer chains that Anthony's brought to us. Resounding success. Wearable. For any age as well, Anthony. Ageless.
And you know what? Again, Pop used to say everybody wants a deal.
We do. We want a deal,
This is a deal, because when you see the quality of this chain, and you see what you get, and you know, we didn't show you all the different ways you can wear the different lengths, but these can be worn standalones, as you saw Angie wore it as a 30-inch, 18-inch. You know, if you've purchased one, there's Pinterest, you can see. But this is real gold.
Yes.
Which is very different than costume.
Right.
You know, when you buy costume, it's cute, it's nice, but never really lasts that long.
No, right.
Because it's not made with that intention or that kind of quality. This has beauty, strength, and durability. And let's face it, nothing feels like real gold. Right. And people want to own, you know, the youngest of children that I found a child one time, 5 years old, and he was buying this little charm from my dad, and every week he would come and give him 50 cents because Pop was holding it. And finally Pop said, "Who are you buying this for?" And the little boy looked at him and says, "I buy it for myself. I always wanted to own a piece of gold." And this is like a 5 or a 6-year-old kid.
Oh my God.
I mean, so it just shows you the meaning of gold and how important gold has been throughout the thousands and thousands of years. So to own a piece like this, can't beat it.
Well, we've shown a